you're up for this.
Let's do this, babe. We've got this.
This is what we've been waiting for.
From right across South Africa,
Nobody wakes up with a view like this.
teams of 2 have been selected.
Sure, we got everything, buddy.
We need to move now.
Everyday home cooks
Hero element is already in the oven. I hope those flavors come through.
share their passion
I never cook the same meal twice the same way.
No, babe, it's looking amazing.
It's stunning.
to turn their homes into an instant restaurant
That's looking good.
Let's do it.
for one pressure cooker night.
How stunning.
Welcome everybody to the farm.
Each team will serve their rival contestants,
And the judges, oh my goodness.
as well as our celebrity judges, David Higgs and Jay Something.
I've been cooking for 30 years. I'm really not the easiest person to please.
Home cooking brought me this far. So the one thing that I'm looking for in my kitchen rules is honest home cooking. Bring your A game, because that is what it's gonna take.
In this day and age, everybody is a food critic. Everybody wants to say something. So now it's your turn. Game on.
Welcome to the very first My Kitchen Rules South Africa. We're about to embark on a nationwide culinary adventure.
And we cannot wait to be welcomed into your homes.
My Kitchen Rules South Africa is here,
Wow. Cheers, girls. Let's go.
bringing excitement,
We're gonna make it.
passion,
Too delicious.
I loved it.
and personality
Accommodate you all the time.
You don't accommodate me. I do.
from kitchens across the country.
Did you just lick it off my hand?
We're here to celebrate stunning food
The places,
and the beautiful people of our country.
10 teams walk in, but only one will be crowned South Africa's very first My Kitchen Rules champions. South Africa, are you ready?
May the best team win.
First up, on the outskirts of Bloemfontein, where best friends and local socialites Liz and Leon are getting ready for their big day.
I can't believe we're first. Our day is here! And it's happening. Our biggest dreams come true.
I think our biggest advantage is the Free State.
Nobody wakes up with a view like this.
Amazing. Proper Free State.
They say kill them with kindness, but we're gonna beat them with kindness.
My keys.
Where did you put it?
I'm Liz. And I'm Leon.
And we're best friends from Bloemfontein, the heart of the Free State.
Living where we live means waking up with the sun every single morning, seeing the nyalas coming to the waterhole.
It's country living in the city. I love high heels, and I think I'm so much of a city sleeker. I love retail therapy.
Liz cannot stay in a budget.
Oh, look at it. I'm the more conservative one.
I love it.
Twinsies.
Our food is in our heritage, and it definitely plays out in the style of cooking. A good solid meal is definitely meat. A wholesome, juicy piece of meat.
Sweet pumpkin from your grandma's kitchen with lots of sugar and butter.
Now, seriously, you took my board again. Kitchen dynamics is not always easy. She messes a lot, and it frustrates me.
It's not easy to clean up when baking is a mess.
I'm gonna put this in the oven. Pull it, press down, pull it. I love doing things that other people wouldn't even dare to do. And I'm an adrenaline junkie. But if I'm aimed, I will solidly hit that target.
Yes. That's one thing about Leon. What you see is what you get.
We kind of live like a Wisteria Lane, with the kids running outside, mom's drinking wine.
But we're not the desperate housewives,
No,
believe me.
Righty, let's go.
Ready for this?
Glasses. Let's go.
In the car. Now we have to move, right?
Power mode on.
I can't believe it's only 6 hours till the guests arrive.
Oh, we're gonna give them a proper hiding tonight.
I want for Bloem that people stop underestimating us.
We're not just normal little girls. We've got what it takes.
We're here.
Chewy. Let's go. We're behind on time. Let's go. I need a sirloin because I'm making carpaccio. Just a one piece.
For starter, we're having beef carpaccio, avo mousse, lemon mousse, and beetroot puree.
Tick it off. Thank you.
I think for me, straight off, it's quite a lot going on there.
Quite a lot going on. That carpaccio is going to be really nice and thin.
Yeah.
Melts in your mouth.
Carpaccio really all about flavour, and the purchasing of the meat's got to be.
Oh, yes.
It's got to be good.
And those mousses have got to be perfect. Smooth.
Texture.
I just hope everything comes together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have springbok fillets?
Perfect! I can't believe it. We got it.
We found it.
Yes, we found it.
High five! Thank you. Okay.
For main course, we're having stuffed springbok fillet, white wine cherry sauce, couscous, and a pumpkin pie.
Stuffing and cooking of a springbok fillet, quite tricky. If you are going to stuff something that needs to be cooked medium rare, you need to stuff it with something that doesn't need much cooking.
That sauce, man. Do you see that coming together?
The cherries are not in season, so I don't quite know how that's going to pan out. There's a lot of risk in this dish.
Last stop.
We can do it.
We've got less than
15 minutes.
No, sweetie. 10. How's the market looking? How's business?
If we can find flowers, this will be the cherry on the top of the milk tart. And we found it! For dessert, we're having milk tart tower and salted caramelized bourbon popcorn.
Hi, Wednesday! I lost my keys.
No, just look in my bag.
Thank you.
Close. This is our happy place. Okay.
We need to set up an instant restaurant. You need to get out your list, and we need to start working.
Are you ready? This cheese first. Instant restaurant, here we go.
You did left.
I'm doing the judges, yeah.
It's so nice that the knives and forks come from my grandmother. An old springbok soap box.
That's amazing,
Right?
right? It's exactly how I want it. This is now the one time we can't break a leg. One step at a time. 1, 2. This was so exciting.
Just be careful when you put the...
Yeah.
I love it.
It looks perfect.
Happy?
This is what we've been waiting for. Are you ready?
For a very long time.
Okay, let's start it. I see the
3
clock.
hours on the clock.
Is it comfortable? And the aprons. Look at this.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Have you seen the clock?
Yeah.
Are you up for this?
Yes.
This is a promise, eh? Promise we make. It's a promise we keep.
Competing together, it's special because it's teaching myself something about you and myself that I've never known.
Let's get it done.
For starter, we're having beef carpaccio. I need to trim it.
When I work with meat like this, it takes me back to when we used to handle meat on the farm. There's thousands of different ways of making a carpaccio. Some people eat it, some people find the raw meat disgusting.
I need to put the nice rub around it, wrap it tightly and put it in the freezer for 20 minutes.
I'm not going to fiddle too long. Do you think we've done enough for 15 minutes? We're good. We're in a good spot.
We are working moms and we're used to pressure. We just got a short time to do a lot in. I'm doing all my measurements for my cookie dough for the milk tart crust. So this is going to make or break it. You don't want a soggy crust. For dessert, I'm hoping for perfection. So I'm a bit of a pedantic measurer. My fear for today is that I'm going to nitpick too much and run out of time. If I make a mistake here, I'm not going to have the effect and my dough is going to be sticky.
I really have to make sure that this works, eh? If this butter is not evenly distributed, there's going to be lumps.
No.
No, I'm not happy.
Aren't you happy? Why not?
It's stiff.
I don't understand it. How do you make something every day of your life and this one time when you need it at most, the dough's not working? I'm not totally happy with the consistency of this. I think the butter is just not room temperature.
Did you buy the same butter?
I did.
Do you have time to make another batch?
I think the best plan now is... second batch of dough. Gotta work. I'm just going to work faster and start new.
Has to work.
We need to get that right.
Yeah, it has to be perfect, eh?
I cannot deliver these biscuits. I'm going to start from scratch. Sorry.
Okay, at the starter, I'd rather have the carpaccio done with nice colour on it. I'm going to do it on the gas, but it's going to be quick. Just want a crust. And I'm going to use some olive oil. So it's literally 10 seconds. Yes, and it's moving. So I turn it 10 seconds.
So you just give it a nice crust.
Yeah, and that's all. If you take your eye off it, it's going to go too far, and then we're going to have a problem. I'm putting my fingers out. Okay, it's done. Yeah, that's fine, it's fine.
So I'm going to take it quickly, the carpaccio out. I'm going to put it back in the Glad wrap and then in the deep freeze.
All right, so that's fine.
Well, I'm going to roll out this dough now. I think it's moist enough. I'm happy.
So I think now the butter is room temperature.
We need to move it.
The dough is done and I'm absolutely happy now.
It looks different, it tastes yummy, it's going to be perfect, they're going to be golden.
I'm so glad I started from scratch. I know I've put us back on time and I might not be able to help you with everything we planned, but now I know I can give the best product.
It's in.
I'm going to start prepping the springbok fillets for the main course. So I'm going to stuff them. The stuffing is bone marrow, different kinds of mushrooms and the onions. I love bone marrow inside.
I want you to stuff it.
Oh. Liz, I'm going to do the net fat.
Oh,
okay, so
look how it's marbling.
yes, it is beautiful. This is called net fat in Afrikaans. In English, it's called kor or something like that. Kor. So this is just going to add some additional moisture to the fillet.
And I quickly need to wrap it in the net fat. There
Oh,
you go,
just
ma'am.
look at this. Some people find this actually, what?
Gross, what you're doing. Oh, no, it's gorgeous.
So, right, there's one.
Go for it. Let's do more.
Let's quickly roll it, then get dressed. Well done.
I want to put it in here.
There we go.
There's 15 minutes until our guests arrive.
Oh, my hat.
Let's go get dressed like the stars we are.
Love it.
Good.
9 minutes left.
Oh, my word! Guest is about to arrive. They're almost here.
We still need to do the water.
Oh, my
and
word.
the jug.
We forgot about the water.
Do you want some mint? Do you want lemon?
Yeah, mint and lemon. We have to speed it up now. Look there. Look.
So we're doing strawberries?
We have a jug. Cutting board. Brrr. He's all.
I'm excited. I'm terrified. I'm scared. Oh, it's looking nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're gonna hate me or love me after this. 2 minutes to go. They're gonna see I'm messy. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, we are here in Bloem. I mean, of all places, I never expected Bloem. I'm not gonna lie. It's begun. Tonight it has begun. We're here.
We're about to arrive. I'm not too sure what to expect. It's Bloemfontein.
We don't know who the contestants are. I'm looking forward to meeting them.
I'm so excited.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
I think everyone's going to have to bring their A game. It's not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure.
We can do this.
Oh, let's see what they've made.
Just sharing our love for food with the other contestants and with the rest of the country. I mean, that's what it's all about.
You guys ready for my kitchen rules? Ready! Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
I think it's too formally. Okay.
It was such a warm welcome.
They're excited and we all just can't wait for the evening to start. Supermodels.
Yeah, really, they do.
Black hair flowing, lean in heels. Like, have they been cooking?
They look fun. They look bubbly.
Hope everything's going all right in the kitchen.
I immediately read these words and they resonate with me one after another.
It was like, it's our thing.
Good evening, everyone.
Pretty girls.
Please take a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Both girls are looking a little bit nervous. maybe a little bit stressed.
As you can see, our theme is food confessions. So we all have got a confession to make.
And especially food confessions. So we've listed all our food confessions behind us. 100% fat, chocolate,
Sunday lunch,
shortbread,
wine, all those indulging things. So you'll see we go straight back to our roots, which is farm roots. We grew up on farms. You've got glasses, everything, so please feel free, make yourself at home. We will see you a little bit later.
Thank you.
And don't peek on the menus. See you later.
hope you enjoy it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There are Santon kugels in Bloem.
Oh my word. Okay, we're back in the kitchen. Now we have to focus. I have to get the avos out and we're going to
Let's
get this started.
Let's focus. I think put some lipstick on.
Our guests looks comfortable. Brilliant. I like
I think it's going to be so much fun.
Oh, okay, but we have to, I want to impress them. Let's go.
Right, I'm cutting the beetroot for the puree, for the starter. And I'm working with the gloves because I really do not feel like red hands. Okay. So I'm adding some sugar. Yeah. I'm going to add some balsamic, just a titty with. Then I'm going to add it to the blender.
And it looks like...
Oh, it looks so beautiful on the plate. I'm having fun.
Awesome.
Ladies first. Ladies first. I'm Kelly. Claire and I are our best mates.
I reckon they know how to have a good time. Hey?
These girls are bubbly.
Whoa.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Claire. And we are best friends.
I'm in the commercial property industry.
I work for an IT company. It's quite nice to have a fast-paced world of technology and then be able to come home and relax in the kitchen. We get on like a house on fire.
Exactly.
But in the kitchen, I think it was fun, but anyway.
I'm always right.
She's not always right.
And yeah, you guys?
I'm Rowan from Krugersdorp, also in Joburg side.
Rain, also Krugersdorp.
Sitting across from us was Rain and Reno.
No.
Also great, good mates. Good mates, yeah.
Rowan. Rain and Rowan.
Rain and Rowan. Love them.
I'm Rain.
I'm Rowan.
And we are the food dudes.
Yeah, all the way from Krugersdorp.
Or Krugerfornia, as you like to call it. When we're not working, we're playing very, very, very hard. When you've finished a water polo match and you get out of the pool, you felt the work that you've just done.
Yes.
We both loved food and loved the outdoors, so we thought, let's try and combine the two. And we started entering potjie competitions. And soon realized we were actually quite good at it. Two boys that enter potjie competitions, that's probably that's what they think we are.
There we go. Perfectly cooked.
The pumpkin tarts for the main course.
So I just love this pumpkin tart recipe that you gave me a long time ago with your mother.
Yeah, when we were kids, we used to bake mud cakes. And this feels like mud cakes. Only thing that I've changed is I've cooked my pumpkin with a little bit of cinnamon and brown sugar because I like the flavors to go into the pumpkin. And I think the main thing is we've put heart and soul in it.
The guy across from me looks pretty serious.
The only other guy in the competition,
yeah.
So, but he's got a bit of a serious face.
Hi, I'm Claudia Sebretz.
And I'm Bruce Sebrex, and we're a married couple.
Several lifetimes ago, I was an international model. I met the love of my life and decided to stay home and have a family and raise our two beautiful boys.
I'm a 6th Dan in Wushu. I'm a current multiple world champion. The person who works the hardest will always win. And this is what we're going to bring to the table.
Claudia and Bruce...
Very much in love.
Very much in love. It looks like a perfect married couple that never have a fight.
Sisters.
Okay. Yes.
If it's anything like my mom, then I'm sure she knows how to cook.
I'm Lani.
And I'm Lizelle.
We're from a farm in Craddock. Farm life is the good life.
You literally get everything that you need from the garden, from the veld if you need meat, and literally farm to table.
Okay, so lucky, Anna.
Growing up in this environment, without knowing it, I learned such rare skills. Working with venison, knowing what cuts of meat and knowing how to cut up a sheep.
We are going to bring a generation of knowledge to this competition.
And if people can feel and taste the love that we have for food, that's all that we want to share.
Yeah.
if you look at Bloemfontein, I mean, who would have thought we're going to start in Bloem, of all places? There's a rich history of cooking in Bloemfontein.
Excitement all around. It's the first home that we're visiting, so I'm expecting some good food.
Oh, my word.
The moment has arrived.
What an honor. Rush, rush.
Hello! Oh, Marvin. Okay. Smile. Lips. There we go.
What an honor.
I'm Leon.
And the hugs. Yes. The hugs just gave me that warm feeling.
Welcome.
Good to be here.
And we're going to impress them.
Hi, everyone. Well, well, well. The very first My Kitchen Rules, South Africa. So how are we all feeling? Nervous? Hungry?
Liz, Leon, thank you for inviting us into your home. This is an incredible occasion. The first 5 teams of My Kitchen Rules South Africa. Have a look around the room. Because one of you could be the winners of the very first My Kitchen Rules South Africa.
One of the things that I really wanted to emphasize right from the get-go is to really encourage you guys to cook with love, to bring a story, and to really cook with a lot of respect, not only for the food itself, but for yourselves.
So, this is how it works. At the end of every evening, after the meal has been cooked, you will be scored by your fellow competitors and us. Okay. I cannot emphasize enough how important these first rounds are for you proceeding in this competition. The reason I say that is that when it gets to the end of the instant restaurants, the team with the lowest score will be eliminated.
The remaining teams will then battle it out for the title of My Kitchen Rules South Africa. I'm sure most of you are curious to find out what the prize is. The one couple that wins My Kitchen Rules South Africa 2017 will walk away with 1 million rand.
Jay announces it and I'm like, what? Wow.
I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad.
And as they say in the classics, may the best team win.
It's not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure.
Yeah, the challenge is going to be awesome.
But I'm so excited and I'm so ready to do it.
Liz, Leon,
Yes.
tell us about your menu.
Awesome.
Right.
Can they turn it over?
Please flip around your menus.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for like butter and sugar and cream.
That is a traditional embroidery blocks.
You can see the sewing
little
patterns.
tapestry.
It's going to be very Bloemfontein.
Right, for our starter, we are serving beef carpaccio with
a beautiful creamy avo mousse, lemon mousse, and beetroot puree.
My biggest concern with the starter is all these elements coming together.
Yeah, if it says mousse on the menu, there better be a mousse on the plate.
For main tonight, we're having gemsbok stuffed with bone marrow and mushrooms, served with green bean couscous and almonds, with a white wine, chocolate cherry sauce, and a pumpkin tart.
And then for dessert, the milk tart queen of the Free State. Not your conventional milk tart, but a milk tart tower with caramelized, salted bourbon popcorn.
She doesn't like a good old South African milk tart.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Those poor girls. I think they've already had a long day and it's just starting.
You know what?
What?
We have got what it takes.
No, we've got it.
We've got perseverance, determination. We gonna win.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these small little tart cups and I'm going to bake the pumpkin tart. The worst thing that can happen is you dish that pumpkin tart and it's raw in the middle.
I need to finish up the beetroot.
You can do the beetroot puree. I'll do the avocado mousse. What worries me about the starter is that those mousses has to be a mousse and the consistency is everything.
And I don't want it to be thin and runny. I want it to be thick and creamy.
Okay, let's get it done. Okay, let's start plating. So I'm going to start with the carpaccio. I'm going to cut it as thin as possible slices.
Ooh, amazing.
We need 30 thinly sliced pieces. We need to move it.
I'm going to put the lemon mousse inside.
You need to start filling them with the rocket.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Just put 3 of them nicely together, then we'll start plating the rest.
The avocado mousse and the beet puree we have to get on.
Plating beetroot is always a mess because it's a bright color. Are you ready? Deep breath. Let's go. Starters are served.
They are so nervous.
They're trembling.
Yeah,
They're putting
they are
down
really so nervous.
plates.
Still on the high heels.
Perfect.
Beautiful, thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
That straight stare that they're giving us.
It's an absolute stare down.
It's a stare of death.
And there's pauses and silence.
And another happy.
All right, so for starter, you served us a beef carpaccio with an avocado mousse, a lemon mousse, and a beetroot puree. It's time for my confession. I think you could have had a little bit more finesse as to how you plated them. I think you need to focus on what you say is what you deliver. Was it a great starting dish of the first ever My Kitchen Rules South Africa? Yes. I'm happy, but I know that you can do better.
Looking a little bit emotional, is it?
No,
is the
I'm
kitchen
an
getting the-
emotional person.
That's okay. Emotions mean you cook well.
Yeah.
Cook from the heart. Now, there's a couple of things for me that are important. When I read a menu, it's got to entice me, and it's got to make sense. So what I get should be on the plate. Is this a mousse? Is this a puree? I'm looking at the consistency, and I'm not convinced. You've got strong flavors like beetroot, avocado, lemon, and it's so easy to overpower a thin slice of beef. So these are all questions that run through your mind. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thanks, Ellen.
Bon appetit.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy, everybody.
You see, you nailed it. You nailed it. And your feelings.
Trust your gut, eh?
This was amazing, okay?
It was terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm happy, eh? I'm amazed.
Not. It could have been better.
Yeah, it could have been better, but it's a good start. Okay.
It's very nice.
I like that they've stuffed the rocket inside. It's quite unusual. I would have taken the stalks off.
No, it was supposed to be a mousse.
It was supposed to be a mousse. It was just mixed avocado.
It's beetroot in a jar, just puree.
is that? What is that? Parmesan.
Parmesan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to have mine? What do you like?
Everyone is enjoying the starter.
Everybody finishes it except except Bruce. He leaves a little bit.
Because I don't have beef carpaccio, so I'm not an expert on it, but the rest of the dish was good. The rocket was great.
Can I eat yours?
Luckily, we have bloke Rain in the house. He just clears that plate just for a clean record on the table. I think I could have not done it better as a first dish of this competition.
The only mistake that was made was not on the plate, but maybe on the menu. I mean, it wasn't a mousse.
Was it a mousse? That's a mousse. That's a mousse. Was it actually a mousse? Was it a lemon mousse?
How can I say it's mousse? Synonymous.
It was a mousse.
A mousse is a mousse.
Good work, Guy. It was amazing. Right. Now we have to pick it up. We have to pick up the pace and let's push each other, eh?
We need to get this main.
I must be honest. I'm not entirely happy.
I'm going to start with the sauce now. So this sauce is a rich white wine chocolate cherry sauce for the main course. I do think we're taking a risk.
A lot of people might expect a fresh cherry, not a glazed cherry.
It's risky, but I love it.
So I'm going to quickly fry the meat.
It has to be medium rare.
No pressure, huh?
I love the venison and it's part of our roots. You love hunting?
I do love hunting.
Yeah.
Liz, the starter wasn't great. I know we can do much better. The main is going to be spectacular. We just need to get our timing like spot on.
We're behind, so we're helping each other.
I've decided, Lee, to start with the milk tart filling now because
Great
I'm
idea.
scared we're going to run out of time and then we mustn't forget about dessert.
I'm stirring the sauce and the milk tart at once with 2 arms, so we need more arms, maybe 3.
Liz, what does a strong woman do when she sees a challenge?
She winks at it.
Let's get it done.
That's my biggest concern, is the meat being overdone. That, for stuffed venison, would be medium rare.
My thought is they're going to bring a lot of elements to the plate to surprise a lot of people.
You think so?
They're going to do that.
I am very intrigued about a white wine, chocolate cherry sauce.
I possibly think that it's going to be too sickly sweet. I think there's a risk of that.
Pumpkin tart, I'm not quite sure where it will fit on the plate.
5 minutes. Whoa. Adding the sauce into the little thingies.
Let's get it out.
I'm so nervous, I'm shaking. And you need to finish up the couscous. Liz, I'm going to start cutting the meat. I'm so nervous.
Awesome.
Okay, it's moment of truth, right? I'm going to cut it. Hold your breath. I've poured my heart out into this fillet.
It's perfect!
I want to cry.
I know, but you know what? It's your baby.
And it's pink. It's pink and it's juicy and it's perfect.
Okay, the pumpkin darts are done.
My pumpkin has listened to me.
I want to eat that meat.
This is what we want.
Let's do it. We can do it. We can. Let's go for it. Let's go.
Main is served.
We were starving. Could eat the ass of a low-flying duck is what I wanted to say.
Shall we?
Absolutely.
One of the things that you were very, very focused on was your meat. I do need to confess that the one thing you focused on for this dish is the one thing that you absolutely nailed.
I can promise you this. I know where this dish came from. because I tasted it from my grandmother. Overly sweet. Okay, beautifully cooked. Great flavors. It wasn't technically perfect. I think the sauce wasn't great. Maar it was baie lekker. I loved it.
Thank you very much.
Baie dankie. Het was heerlijk.
Heerlijk.
Ja.
Heerlijk.
Ja.
Mooi man.
Mooi man.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you, chef.
Then I cut into that meat and I put it in my mouth and I just disappeared from the competition for a little bit. It was beautiful.
Your game meat does need a sweet element.
It does need a sweet element. But I didn't understand that sauce.
But that meat, I'll be dreaming about that meat for a couple of nights.
This here is what my kitchen rules is about. South Africa.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly. SA on a plate. South Africa right here.
Now we need to nail this milk tart. We need to put everything into it.
For dessert, we're having warm, fuzzy milk tart. Love it.
That's a risk, eh? That's a risk, but that's how I want to serve it. We need to peak.
It needs to be a highlight.
So you creating magic there?
It needs to be fireworks exploding with this grand finale.
Perfect.
Now we have to make a caramel.
I'm melting the caster sugar because we want this to caramelize. And then I'm going to do the risky part and I'm going to add the bourbon. Just a touch, not too much. But you know, someone mustn't tell you you're going to get bourbon popcorn and then it doesn't taste like bourbon popcorn. You can take out the plates and the cookies. I can even start plating, Lee.
Biggest concern for the dessert is to build that perfect tower.
My main thing is I want a warm milk tart, so we've warmed our plates.
These plates are really hot. Like really hot. I'm scared that the milk tart is too hot still.
It's a little bit running, so we need to move.
As I'm piping it on, it's gonna go woo.
And it's sliding.
It's falling over.
It is too warm. I'm heavily disappointed. And that's not the tower that I would have liked to put on the plate.
These plates are really hot.
And it's sliding.
It's falling over.
It is too warm. And there's nothing that we can do about it now.
It's not ideal. We just have to work with it.
But I know all the elements are going to be on the plate. It's going to taste nice.
It's falling over, but let's go.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Right, let's. Last one. Let's get it out.
Will you just
Let's
move
go.
it if you can? Dessert is served.
Thank you. Thank you.
Find me someone who doesn't love milk tart.
I'm sorry.
Still there.
Yeah, but also if just a little piece of milk tart arrives on the plate, I'm not going to be happy.
I was actually thrilled. It wasn't massive because we are not dessert people at all. No. We wouldn't cook it in our homes. We would do a cheese board rather.
I'm really looking forward to tasting this. Shall we?
For dessert, you gave us a milk tart tower, salted bourbon caramel popcorn. When the dish arrived, everything about it just looked great. Beautiful consistency on the custard. But unfortunately, it was bland. There was way too much biscuit and not enough of the custard. And if it's not going to be traditional, then mess with it properly. So great fresh orange zest over it, or a bit of lemon zest, or just give it a bit of a different angle. For the end of an exceptional meal, I was disappointed.
And I have to let you know that I am a bit sad. I'm a bit sad that there wasn't any more. I'm very tempted right now to take Dave's place. This, for me, was the highlight of my dinner. Thank you.
It's difficult to please everybody. We're not going to please. But you pleased me, so thank you.
I didn't want it to slide. I'm proud of you.
Nice twist, having it warm. I'm personally enjoying the salty bites from the popcorn and the crunch from the caramel.
It's not a milk tart. It's not taking me home. It's not... And that's what a milk tart does.
Yeah.
You can have it anywhere in the world. It will take you back to mom.
You're right.
I've had really bad milk tarts in my life, and this could be the worst milk tart I've ever had.
Really?
I actually quite liked it. I've had a bit of an issue with every dish so far tonight.
I think she's got her game face on, she's got a strategic plan.
I think they pulled it off. I quite liked the warm milk tart. Would I like it every time? Possibly not.
They, besides us, are the most competitive team. They are.
It's crunch time for Liz and Leon as the guest teams critique the first instant restaurant and give them a score out of 10.
For starters, they gave us a beef carpaccio
With avocado mousse and lemon mousse and beetroot puree.
I didn't enjoy the beetroot. The mousse wasn't
not
really
a mousse. I like the texture of the rocket. Wasn't mad about the fact that they left the stems on.
It was good. It was very good. Only thing for me, I would have loved a bit of olive oil.
Next up was main course. Springbok fillet stuffed.
The white chocolate, cherry, white wine sauce.
Yes. It was dismal.
It was shocking.
Milk tart tower and the bourbon salted popcorn.
How was your bourbon?
There was no bourbon.
It didn't just give me the same feeling inside
of milk tart.
What do you think? I'm leaning towards a 6.
I'm good with that.
Maybe a 7?
I was thinking more of an 8.
Shall we go for an 8?
Good 7.
I'm happy with 7.
For the first instant restaurant, we are scoring a 7.
I'm proud of you, my friend. And this was a great journey.
Face the music.
Liz, Leon, very, very brave. Your food really is a reflection of who you are and where you are. So your fellow competitors have given you a combined score of 28 out of 40.
It's okay. What we were expecting, that's not what we want, but that's what we expected.
David and I will deliver our verdict. We'll be scoring each dish out of 10, which added to the other contestants' scores will give us a grand total out of 100. Starting at the top, the starters. Flavors were there, enjoyed the dish. My score for your starter is a 7.
The score I'm giving you for your starter tonight is a 7. For main course, you served us gemsbok, which was a little controversial. No one quite knew what was going to come out. Lots of flavors going on. I'm going to give you 8 out of 10.
I have scored your main dish a 7 out of 10.
For dessert, I really was expecting something quite special. My feeling is that you dropped the ball. So I'm unfortunately going to have to give you a 4 out of 10.
In my opinion, It deserves a score of 8 out of 10.
Thank you.
It made me so happy. So, that gives you a grand total of 69 out of 100. Well done.
Liz and Leon topped the leaderboard with a very respectable 69. But the question is, with 4 teams still to cook, how long will they be able to hold on to their lead?
We hoped for 70, above 70.
70 plus.
But you know what? For the first My Kitchen Rule instant restaurant, we nailed it.
It was almost a celebration for us of memories and people that played great roles in our lives.
It's just literally been us on a plate.
Well done. The bar has been set.
I really look forward to the next instant restaurant. So where are we going? We are going to Krugersdorp.
We somehow knew it.
So, yeah, we had a feeling.
We knew it was coming.
Ladies,
Well done.
thank you once again for hosting us in your home. To the rest of you, we'll see you in Krugersdorp.
Krugersdorp, here we come.
Lovely. Thank you. Well done.
Next week on My Kitchen Rules South Africa, we're heading to Krugersdorp, where it's game on as water polo buddies Rain and Rowan turn up the heat to impress the other teams with their Krugerfornia kitchen.
Cheers. Looking good, looking beautiful.
It wasn't the daintiest of meals I've seen in my life.
Where's the flavour?